Yes, Jaswinder, over to you.
All right. Good evening. Namaste from India, and a very hearty welcome to each one of you, lucky soul here. A very warm welcome from Mind Matrix from India, and welcome to this beautiful session. I'm Jas Grewal, and I call myself an intuitive healer and a spiritual coach. I'm an LNP coach, a timeline therapist, a chakra healer, and love and compassion is all that I'm all about. It's indeed an honor for me to moderate this beautiful session today, initiated by Akasha Coaching Alliance, ACA, under the umbrella of Akasha Healing for Global Awakening. I'm so glad you all are here in these times of collective consciousness and transformation that is happening during this period of COVID. We all are lucky to join this session today and make a difference in ourselves and take a step forward to soul searching and our soul purpose. I've been associated with ACA for a few years now, and let me share a secret here. Whenever I have met Jack Makani, our grandmaster, whether alive, being with him in person or online, there's always been a shift in me. And Kusum has been an anchor to all this. And today I'm sure you all are going to feel that inner journey, which is going to take you a step forward. And now I would love to introduce, and it's my proud privilege to introduce our facilitator for the session today, my dear friend and soul sister. That's what I call her, because we have a great story to relate to you. Maybe next time, how we met and how it all happened. So, Kusum Vig, here she is, a beautiful human being to start with. All the qualifications, of course, are endless. She's a counseling psychologist, an NLP master trainer, Enneagram master practitioner, and Access Bar facilitator, and many more accomplishments on her crown. She would be guiding us through an incredibly, very, very special meditation today based on the topic, as you all know, ancestral healing and raising vibrations. And I'm sure you all agree that raising vibration leads to manifesting everything and anything that you want in life. So it's a meditation to heal ancestral karmic patterns and raising your vibrations. It's a meditation on resolving inherited patterns or maybe traumas and healing these traumas that have been affecting your life. As you heal these karmic patterns, you rekindle your inner potential, your inner strength, and bounce back, and you are closer to your spiritual path, your soul purpose. Healing these traumas can really resolve many, many physical as well as emotional issues that you might be facing. And ultimately, it's a powerful, powerful act of compassion and for self love, compassion and love for the family and the world at large, I would say. I've also experienced this in my own life and also in most of my clients, that there is a kind of a repetitive pattern which keeps happening in our life, and we wonder, why is this happening? Why is the same thing, the same cycle repeating? Maybe there is a need of some ancestral healing here. And for everybody's benefit, Kusum, now I invite you to explain as to what is this ancestral healing all about. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Jaswinder, for setting up the context so beautifully and for that kind introduction. And a very good evening to all of you. I think to start, I would like to share a case study. In fact, recently I was studying some research journals with respect to ancestral healing. And I thought it would be good to share one experiment, which has been done to understand ancestral healing. So the experiment is about, it's about few mice. They took some mice And what did they do? They exposed these mice to one flavor which they seem to enjoy, any one kind of smell, they were exposed to a smell. Say, for example, they seem to enjoy the smell of lavender. So they exposed them to that smell, which they loved it. And this was followed by an electric current to some of the mice. Now, what happened when they did this a couple of times? The mice who were exposed to smell followed by this electric current became very fearful.
Mm-hmm.
And very interestingly, what happened, the generations after that, the generations of mice were extremely fearful to the smell of lavender, though they were not exposed to the electric current. And this fear was passed on to the next generation. And that is how, as Jaswinder rightly said, I would like to explain, what the ancestral healing is all about. And as she rightly said, that at times we experience certain patterns in our life, be it in our financial issues or relationship issues or physical health, where we feel that it keeps reoccurring in our life and we probably need to go back to our family's timeline. So, Jaswinder, to answer your question, ancestral healing is the process of going back in our family's timeline and resolve certain issues within our lineage. And what happens then, you begin to heal the wounds and trauma of past generations that sometimes create havoc in our lives. And I personally feel that our ancestors are never truly gone. They
Absolutely.
are, yes, they have lessons to teach us, and I would call it through the textbook of cellular memory. And by uncovering these lessons or through this healing the ancestral traumas or these cycles, we actually begin to honor our ancestors and infuse, and I think I would say restructure our DNA and fill our hearts with a lot of love for generations to come, feel it and experience it. So that's how I would like to explain this whole concept of ancestral healing or this
That,
process.
That's so lovely. And I would just want to add something here. We all kind of believe, and we've read it, and we've kind of following this, that we take birth on this earth to settle certain karmic accounts, as well as learn certain lessons for our own growth, for our own, self growth, and us, kind of reaching out to our soul purpose. So sometimes we do see that there are certain things we might say we've inherited through our genes, but it could be these ancestral patterns that are happening and kind of creating havoc, as you said, in our personal relationships as on today. So it's really, really very interesting, and we all are lucky to be here. And but another just small question as to what really led you into deep study of this, and what was your motivation to know more in depth about this topic?
Thanks, Jaswinder. I don't know how far have I gone, but yes, in this, during this pandemic, this lockdown that we've all been indoors, I dive deep into it for the reason that during my online coaching and healing sessions, with my clients, I realized that, there were kind of two types of issues. So some of them had those existential questions to ask, despite the fact that, they had everything going in their favor, but felt that what is the meaning, or why am I here, or what is the purpose of my life, asking those higher order questions. So I personally feel that, everything that happens in our life is probably for three reasons. One is to teach us some lessons of life. And the second is for our soul's purpose. It takes us towards the purpose of our life. And third, I would see it's about life's fulfillment. Then there were some of the people, during this lockdown, who have experienced a lot of excessive anxiety, and some of them have been on these mood stabilizers and even antidepressants and so on and so forth. And I felt that they needed to go beyond and connect with the source. So what finally I realized, that being in conscious collaborative relationship with our ancestors and going back is crucial to personal and collective healing. It's not just for your own self. So to heal myself, when I heal myself, I heal my lineage. So it's for collective healing. And this helps you to kind of remember the whole purpose of your life, and you can then begin to live one sacred purpose of life, is what I said. And I think it's one of the most powerful ways of affecting the global energy field. I would also say it would lead us to advancing, human consciousness and also raising vibration. So these are some of the higher order things. So let's see how this whole process goes for us.
Absolutely, like you say, you in this process we can heal our ancestral traumas or challenges, but also clean the path for the generations to come, for our family to be born ahead, isn't it so? So without wasting our time, I would now request you, let's now get into this beautiful space and experience this inner journey with you. And with your guidance, let's enjoy the meditation that you're going to take us through. It would be really a pleasure to be there.
Thank you so much, Jaswinder. So uh, again, I would like to share a few words about this whole journey before we go deep in the meditation. And at this point, in fact, I would like to talk about our master, who needs no introduction and who's an institution in himself, Jack Makani. And I've often heard him, speak about a few things. And one of the things that always kind of echoes when he says that we live in a time of expansion. And so many processes are happening in many dimensions. And of course, if all of us here would probably agree that we've lived on the times of three-dimensional reality, some of us who I have been meeting, feel that we are stuck up in a denser way of perceiving ourselves, probably unconscious level, where we've been living in the survival mode based on what we've been told how life should be. It's like you take birth, you're asked to behave well in a certain way, go to school, get good grades, get a job, get a house, have children, work hard, retire, and then, of course, prepare ourselves to leave the body, I would say. This way of life may be rewarding, fulfilling for some of us, but while others feel that there's something more to life, and they are here to make a significant difference. And this, you feel the calling from your heart. So I feel this lifetime is an opportunity to heal and evolve more than ever before. As collective consciousness, we all have moved to an era. I think energy has shifted. Some of us have felt it. However, some of us are not yet aware of it because we are clinging on to those limiting beliefs, those thoughts, which are creating some patterns in our life and not letting us move forward. So some will continue to choose and live like that, but some will wake up. And I'm so happy to have some of us here today. And I think time is now to end the cycle, to awaken, because you all are born to be the powerful creator. And we are not going to carry forward any limiting beliefs and limitations. So let me now guide you all through this process. And to do that, I would like to share some music. And meanwhile, I would want you all to bring your awareness to how you are seated comfortably wherever you are. And I hope you are able to hear the music and also you can hear my sound, my voice. Can you hear the music and the
Yes, I
sounds?
think it's pretty clear. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. All right. Let me invite you all to this meditation, but I would like to ask each one of you to bring your awareness to how you are seated comfortably. And if I may suggest, bring your awareness to how you are breathing at the moment. And every breath that you take would make you even more relaxed. Thank you for giving me the permission and an opportunity to guide you today through this process. And I feel privileged for the opportunity to create and co-create with you in this special moment of here and now. I thank each one of you for your trust. Once again, bring your awareness to how you're breathing. Inhale deep and exhale. And I would like to suggest to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth 3 times. And with every breath now, take you to an even deeper relaxation. Continue to breathe normally and bring your awareness to how you're breathing. Are you breathing from your heart, from your stomach? Just get in touch with your breath and your body. We are all here together to experience this journey. And you have attracted this moment because you are in the process of awakening and expanding consciousness. You might be ready to shed old, stagnated energy and align with the flow that is coming your way and which is for your highest good. You would soon be shining stronger, brighter, upgrading your vibrational frequency, uniting the spark of divine inspiration, wisdom and courage within you. And if I may suggest to relax in your body and notice your feet. You might want to feel your feet on the ground And you're so relaxed that your mouth begins to open a little bit. Your whole body starts to relax. All by itself, just be yourself. You can inhale and exhale deeper a couple of times if you wish to. Now that you are already relaxed, you are ready to get connected with your creative self. Imagine your unique creative self, and you are guided by your higher self on a beautiful journey, taking you to this field of green grass. You see yourself walking barefoot on this grass field, which is surrounded by majestic mountains. And these mountains are embraced by blue sky, inhaling the purity of this present moment. You are one with your surroundings, connected to the universal wisdom, intelligence, consciousness. Allow this to flow through you. You are now connected to the Creator, to the Source. While you experience this, imagine, let your creative self guide you, and you see by your side that you are guided by your spirit guides. You might call them your spirit guides or your animal guides or archangels, ascended masters. You have your spirit guide who will be with you and be your companion on this beautiful journey that you're ready for. While you are connected to your spirit guide, you might experience something, and there is no right and wrong way of experiencing this whole process. How you experience this is the right way for you. Allow it to unfold the way it wants to present. It is totally safe to let go any expectation. Trusting the process now. Imagine that you start walking towards the end of the grass field, and with every step that you take, restore your communion with the earth are totally safe and grounded, supported by the Mother Earth, taking you through this process. And as you walk on this grass field, feel the earth element. And while that is going on, the fullness and the richness of the air you breathe, and the pure radiance of the nature around you. Feel the air element. Get in touch with the air. Realizing that this place is an untouched place of peace, tranquility. And now you approach the end of the grass field. You are guided, trusting the process and going down the valley. And as you go down the valley, your spirit guides are taking you and guiding you, and you come across some trees that once were full of life, but for some reason they are barely alive now. Just like your limiting beliefs, your patterns, your sufferings, your karmic entanglements of your ancestors. You see them in the form of these dead trees that once were full of life. These limiting beliefs desperately clinging to live through you, their time has come now. And the fire element, the wood, the circle of change and transformation is about to happen. Each of these barely alive trees represent limiting beliefs and some behaviors from your ancestors. Maybe your bloodline, something that you wish to get rid of and move forward. Your guide mentors are there to support you now. When you look at these trees through the lens of love, compassion, knowing these trees are draining the life of nature around, holding back the birth of new trees, a soft breeze now caresses your face, just gently touches your face. Feel it. And your spirit guide, your mentors now support you and nod, signaling that it is time now. With the power of your pure loving intention and with the help of the unconditional love from your guide, connect with them in front of you. The dying trees are pulled up by their roots into the air with no roots connected to the the earth. The dry leaves naturally wither away and die in front of you. Just allow yourself to feel whatever comes to the surface right now. It is okay to feel any emotion that is coming your way. Any emotion is okay. Allow this to happen. It was a long time coming. The limiting beliefs, the karmic entanglements, the trees itself knew this is going to happen and this has happened now. Surrounding you knew it. It was always part of the plan. That's the reason you are here. It is no longer a coincidence. Allow this natural cycle of life transforming and recreating, creating space for the new, and the whole space now in front of you is transformed into a golden light. Allow this transformation to take place into an illuminated learning, knowledge and wisdom gained through generations from the beginning of the time. Allow the resources to be flown towards you to the new tree and plant some flowers which are waiting to blossom. Extracting the knowledge, the wisdom, giving birth to a new era. Let this golden light support this transformation and flow towards through you. And while that is going on, imagine a violet colored light encircling you, and around that circle of violet light, all the ancestors of your present lineage, they emerge and play as little children, holding hands full of love, wisdom and light, smiling at you. They're smiling at this transformation, welcoming the change, compassionately acknowledging the path you have chosen now. They knew this time would come. That one soul eventually would reincarnate with another power and awareness to heal and let go of the beliefs, those old limiting beliefs and karmic entanglements that do not have a purpose any longer. Your ancestors start to radiate into a bright golden light. And you can see this light radiating from their heart, emanating into you, the center of the violet flame. You are splashed in this light of their accumulated wisdom, creating an aura of violet light around you. Connect with this aura around you. This violet light is a transmuter of karmic density. It is the frequency of forgiveness, compassion, and mercy, pure love and wisdom. You are now in this flow of transformation. And your spirit guides remind you that you've chosen this moment on soul level. And this process is a part of your soul blueprint to be the awakener. To awaken and live as the light warrior. You are born in your subconscious mind as a light warrior and in your energy field right now. You might be holding on to some energetic connections, some promises, some contracts that keep you connecting to your source energy and expressing your true mind self. It is time now, with this flow of energy, to release and let go of these energetic connections, promises, and contracts. And allow me to guide you through this process, and imagine the words that I speak now, that it is you who is expressing them. I am now revoking any vows, promises, contracts that are no longer in alignment with my highest good. Thank you for giving me permission to do it on your behalf. I express again, I am now revoking any vows, promises, or contracts that are no longer in alignment with my highest good. I am now revoking any vows, promises, or contracts that are no longer in alignment with my highest good. And so it is. All very done. Thank you, universe. Your spirit guide now. Draw your attention, place one hand in your heart and one on your third eye. Just bring your awareness there. And you close your eyes into this deep trance, upgrading every cell in your body, recreating, restructuring, and unlocking awakening codes your DNA now. Initiating a new level of expanded consciousness, of higher truth, a new perspective in your body, mind, and heart right now. And while you are in this process of transformation and integration going on, begin to see all children around you start to transform into light particles, dissolving and becoming one with all that is. Let the transformation take place. And all children will circle around, transform into light particles, dissolving and becoming one with all that is. And the violet light shrinks into a laser light beam and merges into the heart of Mother Earth and reflected into the surface of Gaia as an offering of divine love. Let us offer this divine love all on this planet as your healing process affects all life. And you can now notice, with the support of your guides, the most beautiful display of trees as you begin to walk back, eating the flowers, your favorite trees and your favorite flowers and plants that by miracle have blossomed. And the roots are growing stronger and stronger with each passing day, creating the most radiant energy of peace, love, and harmony. Your spirit guide looks into your eyes with pure love, supporting you with its presence, reminding you that you are always connected, that they are always there to support you, guide you, and you are much more than you think you are. You are much more powerful than your logical mind can comprehend. And you can choose to believe in the miracle of you, the contribution that you are to the world at large. You now extend your gratitude and begin to walk back with happiness, passing through these new trees and plants and flowers. And believe that your new energy brings a unique flavor to the world, your strength, your uniqueness. And you are here to shine stronger. Trusting yourself and trusting your life and moving back, knowing the purpose of your life, finding the meaning in your life. And you are embracing and honoring yourself. Begin to feel that universal love in your heart chakra, trusting your choice, while your body, mind, and heart is integrating everything and making you whole and complete. Let your body contribute, connect with your intellect. Let your heart be filled with joy. And with this getting integrated, making you whole and integrated version of yourself. You are now beginning to bring your awareness to your physical body and how you are seated comfortably. And bring your awareness once again to how you are breathing, and inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth 3 times. As you inhale and exhale, bring your awareness to how you breathe in a bit deeper. Let this relaxation fill you with smile inside. Every cell, every molecule is filled with joy, happiness, healing energy, bringing smile on your face, making you believe that you are a beautiful, loving soul in a human body. And you're ready to accept life and accept yourself. Let your uniqueness now guide you and bring your awareness to your feet. Feel your feet on the ground. Wriggle your toes a little and move your fingers. And allow the energy to flow through your fingers to your toes, from the toes to your fingers. And bring your awareness to the top of your head and allow the energy to flow from top to toe. And let the energy flow from the earth element through your toes, up through your body, and out it goes to your crown chakra. Let the flow take place inside you, and you restore your communion with Mother Earth and feel safe and grounded. Stretch your body a little. Rub your hands. Take your own time. Cup your eyes. And you are totally back, totally aware, totally alive. Take your own time.
Thank you so much, Kusum, for this lovely experience.
Thank you, Jaswinder, and I'm sure most of you would want to spend some time with yourself at the moment. And I would like to leave you all with the space that you can certainly come back to us and connect with us with questions or any concerns, and how we can support you and help you more in future. And at this moment, I would like to extend my gratitude to our master, Jack and Svetlana, supporting us, encouraging us, and giving us this opportunity to contribute in whatever way we can. And I thank each one of you for joining us for this session. A big thank you to Jaswinder for helping us, for introduction, and for setting the context and guiding the whole process. Thank you.
Thank you so much. May the divine light be with all of us and keep us protected and loved forever and ever.
And with love and light, we take leave now. Big thank you to all of you, and thanks to ACA, Akasha Coaching Alliances, for taking this initiative to bring peace, to bring harmony, and to bring love to all of us. And this is a project initiated by ACA named as Akasha for Global Awakening. A big thank you to one and all. Bye-bye. Good night. Thank you so much.
Thank you.